All right, welcome in. As now it's been a minute since I've streamed. I've been busy. I've been working, and I've been really tired. And honestly, I barely even feel like streaming. I barely even feel like playing games today. But that's what we're gonna do. Yes, I'm using my camera as a mirror. I do not have a mirror in my room. Leave me the fuck alone. Nicky boy, are you ready to go on an adventure? What were we doing? Now let's see. Don't mind me, just gonna hit my pen.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the company. Everything not nailed down rolled through here at some point.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
Excellent.
Were you going to say something or not? Were you going to say something or not?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function. Were you going to say something or not?
I took too big of a hit.
Speak up now.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Alright, how long am I going to be standing by for?
Vibration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant.
A long time, so
Generated,
it's
but
like
it's there. We're going to
long
load
time.
you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I am torched right now.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
at this moment, we are all
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
New California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie.
Gather
People like to talk and hope someone else... This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
I
Try
was
that
the
one.
worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the sheep. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be... The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. Great here. See this? Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the sheep.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we Sit down.
Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
This whole setup in
appears to be a
Diamond
very
City was
recent
part of
memory.
some elaborate plan of the
good
old
news, I think.
man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, at the time, I probably shouldn't have done.
Kellogg.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. You gonna talk?
Give me a second. Shut the fuck up, Valentine.
Waiting on you.
Let's
Yeah,
get going.
come with me, buddy.
One heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is.
Virgil. Man, you know what I want to do first? I Listening to it, nothing's happening.
I'm not buying that. We come in peace.
Oh. That's for the DLC. I'm gonna do this one.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble getting here. That bridge across the river. Super mutants use it as an ambush.
You keep that synth free. You want...
No one knew Earl better than these folks.
Ah, it is the savior of Diamond City Radio. Have a drink, friend.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want something.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Good.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
God, even the sky is insane. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Nick. Oh, hey. We're doing all right. Oh, no. Whatever it is, keep it to yourself.
Whatever you're gonna...
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash. Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble? Hello. Hey, come here. I think I found something.
We should...
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? Wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
I remember all that. I couldn't remember where the thing was that we were looking for, but I remember all about what's about to happen next.
Now, a swatter? That's a real weapon. Talk to MeleeMooney. He'll fix you up.
I don't like feeling my hair on my forehead.
What, you lost?
Bugs me.
I ain't a tour guide.
Hey, Doc.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment, but we can cure just about anything.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Where'd all this blood come from? It goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice, new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
Not doing them much good at this point.
What's going on here?
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. The facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker was willing to go that far to protect his reputation?
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go. I'll send the report to security and clean up this mess.
We can't blame ourselves. That man decided to die.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I should hurry up and start the railroad bus. So I need the ballistic armor weave, or whatever it's called.
There really is no way.
Finding it hard to talk because my throat is hella sore, so I hit my pen too hard.
Huh?
Oh, they must be up there.
Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face?
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never got on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
Dude, I don't see how all those shots were missing. Whatever.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
Hurry up, 'cause I need to help them. I think that's one of my caravans. And those are rogue sentinel power armors. They keep killing my caravan girl. Hurry up. Where's Deacon?
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat?
Alright. It's taking forever. To follow him? This is stupid.
Probably close.
Like, what the hell is he doing?
See the plus in the center? That means there's
I guess I do have to follow him. This
You
is
take point on the conversation.
dumb.
Look, no matter what he says,
Why do I have to really slowly follow him? Like, why couldn't he just catch up to me? I already found the guy we're looking for, bro. Hurry the fuck up. Go. Can you hurry up? I'm about to punch you. Get your ass going. He's going so dang slow.
Excuse me. Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
It's all right. We're here now. You're safe.
You think I'm goddamn safe? That little slocal Joes of yours is crawling with goddamn condoms and sons of bitches! The front's fortified to hell with that. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
These are yummy. They're garlic parm, garlic parm pretzels.
Go ahead, take your
Oh my
time.
god,
I
I
got
can't
better
talk.
things to do.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Excuse me.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
I say we go through the front door. Minefield or not.
What? If you think we got the mojo for that, I'll back your play. You first.
Movement detected. Curious. Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning. Is someone present?
I guess this place seems secure. You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Hello?
One way to get that school.
Fuck. Kind of like juked myself out there a little bit. Stairs got me confused.
Hey.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
How do I get in there?
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
The elevators hidden behind the bookcase.
Was I waiting for him again?
Hey there.
I didn't think I'd ever see this place again.
Would you just go, dude?
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment. Is someone present?
Appears to be nothing.
Did I need him to do it?
Calibration.
What is going on? Would you do what you're supposed to do? What the hell is going on? I tried going out and coming back in. Dude, why is he glitched out? It's annoying. The only other way I can think of fixing it, how to fix it, is the only other way I can think of how to fix it is to just close the game, reopen it. But if I do that, then it'll end the stream. So I don't want to do that, which is making me just want to maybe do a different mission and come back to this later. That might also fix it. It's kind of annoying. Because I was trying to get the ballistic weave.
Curious.
Hey, Deacon.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material
appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to look at it and go, oh, we have to go through the back anyway. But I need him to at least do this so that he'll brag about it to them. Come on, bro. Can you do what you're supposed to do? Bullshit. Why won't he do what he's supposed to? Whatever. I'm just gonna go through the back entrance.
we're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Oops. I accidentally selected the same one twice, knowing it was already wrong. Oh well, my trace just got reset. And there are many options left. There's only 2 options left. 1. So it's gotta be this one. Yep.
Well, you sure sleuthed that one out quick.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. You know, we're dead bastard.
Is someone present? Systems offline.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before... Well, you know. Look around. Tinker managed to turn
Hello?
on save some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the line.
You must die now. Fellow Sim verified.
Anyone who walk away.
I did not mean to pick that up.
Somebody went to a lot of effort to keep folks out.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up, and we can give our friend... There's a little surprise.
Hostile sensor by order of the Institute. You must be destroyed.
Movement detected. Curious.
Eyes itchy. My eye kind of hurts. It's like really itchy. I don't know why.
That's it.
You must be hostile life form.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Bye-bye, Gen 1. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret defense intelligence agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Nothing but a tomb for old spooks.
Nice.
Hello? Combat is in some way present. Moving down. I must end your existence.
Funeral. Won't be bothering anybody now.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Acropi, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Someone was in here. Wonder if we scared him off.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
There we go.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the path, right?
You building a collection or something?
Wish I'd noticed those before I blew them all up. Damn, that was a lot of mines.
Yes.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Movement detected. Curious. Critical failure.
Sweet.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Going up.
This quest kind of glitched out.
Let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
New guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Need something?
Be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Pumpkin marshmallow. Yummy.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Some valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
Listen up, everyone. This is Fixer. He did the
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth.
Why is it so close to his face?
So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Go ahead.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
Hey.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
That can be an important job.
Yeah, right. I could be replaced by a stupid chalkboard. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Are you seriously asking if I eat food?
The food out there is dangerous. It's contaminated. That's why I grow my own food. Reclaimed pure water, local nutrients. Nothing goes in me that I don't see. That's how you stay safe. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
If true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
I kind of want to look up if I should take this shot or not.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back and I will set you up.
Let's see what you got.
Make yourself comfortable and prepare to be astounded.
He said astounded. Astounded. I know you can't hear what I'm doing, but I'm doing this.
Where all the sense got. You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scab.
No accounting for taste.
When running sense out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Hi.
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Fixer, right?
In the flesh. Nice to meet another agent.
Likewise. Anyone crazy enough to join us is okay in my book. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
Pretty much.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was a second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
I like it.
What's not to like? You're helping out my people. So some advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom. He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
Sounds like a good plan.
You know it. You take care out there.
It's not an easy road.
We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Don't they need you?
My job's mainly intel, so and you are.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready. Mr. Valentine.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Nick, you old dog. Good.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you. Glad you're with us.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic through the church and we'll burn this hideout. Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Nice.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory.
Recalibrating using new data set.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Fixer. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too. Unknown entity, I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query: what is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too. I'm getting tired of waiting.
Analyzing. Solving. For theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
You really want the freedom train? Fine, Sam.
I want to say things, but it's hard for me to talk. I'm still roasted right now.
Terminal only.
Think they're gone for good? Got him!
Alive!
Good.
Damn. I can't aim right now.
So long, pal. Even breakers right. Not that it's an option. Bunker Hill. What it lacks in personality, it makes... Someone was expecting trouble. Or asking for it.
that was a really random Mirelurk. Okay, I'm gonna go clear my inventory real quick.
Hey. Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look here is second. Prepare for the future.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
They must want to protect something awful precious.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
That's right.
It's always nice to make new friends. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
A trader always has to move his merchandise efficiently.
Wouldn't want any hiccups in the supply chain.
Exactly. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
Facilitate delivery. I can do that.
We're supposed to make the delivery at night, so once you clear out the undesirables, we'll meet after the sun sets.
Put the gun away. Still run. Don't underestimate us again.
What was that?
I don't think we're alone.
End of the line!
I have to wait until night. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure I could wait on those benches down there. Let me search up here first, though. Oh, it doesn't. There's nothing up here. We'll sit on one of these benches. I have to wait until night. So, 10 hours good enough? I guess not. Okay. There he is.
Excuse me. Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal.
Always wondered
For you to go.
like as a robot.
Keep H2 safe.
Not too shabby.
Someone will be here shortly.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Easy there.
Don't shoot.
Fixer, right?
I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
It's nice to meet you.
Honors all mine. Let's take a look at our friend. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more than raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
More raiders. Not a problem.
You headquarter heavies mean business. We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of sense fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
Nice that you're willing to do that for us.
Yeah, I'm working off sins from a misspent youth. I'll lead the way. Out there, somewhere! That's one way to get that cooler pumping. Nothing there in that front. We ain't no easy picking. You safe, H2? We gotta keep moving. I'll be up ahead.
Hey, high rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. Just gotta make it there alive first.
safe, H2? You gotta keep moving.
Bruh, so freaking slow. Is this an unmarked location? Looks like it. Yeah, it's an unmarked location.
High-rise. And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh. Just part of the service. And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh. Just part of the service. I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere. Gotta find the terminal.
Thanks again. Commonwealth ain't safe at night.
Mr. Stockton said I shouldn't say anything.
Thanks again. Commonwealth ain't safe at night.
Seems awful risky hiding out on the top floor of a skyscraper. The only quick escape is a jump.
That's right.
Right you are, Valentine. Right you are.
Running for the railroad's never dull. High-rise runs a good series.
Not so long as you're carrying it.
Thanks again. Commonwealth ain't safe at night.
Bingo.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to be off the streets.
From HQ, right?
Tycon's one of the few places I feel safe.
Almost fell there. Well, I did fall, but realized before I slammed. If I had slammed down, it would have taken more time than just doing that. But I don't think I would have actually slammed down because I don't think it was that far of a drop. But it doesn't matter at this point. Give me that buff out. It's impact. Don't care about that stuff. Let's go in here. Don't care. Care. Nothing. Alright. So I'll take that. Alright. Nothing too fancy in here. I didn't mean to grab that paintbrush, but it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal.
Words never said. I wish
Nothing.
I'd spent more time in the office.
Give me that shit. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Nothing in those. I'll take that stuff. Give me that stuff. And here. Nothing. Pretty much nothing.
Got it. Well, ain't it? It's giving you trouble. I could give that terminal a look.
I don't need your help, Valentine. I don't need your help.
There we go.
I'm right about to hit level 80. Like, right on the edge.
Hey, Carrington.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses.
All right.
I want you to check on Augusta.
Real careful.
What? I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good you're walking into something nasty.
You say safe? Yeah, man. I mean, well.
Tom needs you.
Probably.
He keeps bugging
The
me
math looks
about
tight. Whoa! Terry? Where's Terry? Too much nitroglycerin. Back to the drawing board.
Excuse me.
Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensors. Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, Carrington.
Yeah, that's really great, Tom.
I told Dez I could count on you. So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
I'll take good care of Mila.
She's got a lot of sensitive components. So be gentle, all right? I got the perfect spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in.
This much. Literally this much.
Augusta is still dark. Location enclosed. Exercise extreme caution.
Someone's coming.
Wonder what I should get. Alright then. Let's see how this pacify thing works. Up your level or lower. If your attempt is detected, friendly bystanders may become hostile. Interesting. I don't think I've ever used intimidation before, so I was curious. I don't know where to go in here. Okay, that's it. All right. Oh shit.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us. Sticking around here is a real quick way to learn that lose an extra limb. Sticking around here is a real quick way to learn that lose an extra limb.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Man, all those enemies just came out of nowhere. I guess all the ghouls came from this graveyard. And then the bugs all came from down there. Man. Let's check it out in here. Check it out.
Who's there?
Dobby.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
I am the footstep. The footstep of your doom. It was, well, that wasn't a complete waste of time. Because I still got experience, and he liked that, but it was kind of also a waste of time.
That's it. Over here!
You're playing with the wrong synth.
First mistake, last mistake. Hey, the back. Should've just run!
You playing hide and seek? That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Dang it. There we go.
Yes.
Powering up. Protectron. Going up.
I don't know if I'm going the right way anymore at this point. Just going wherever.
You building a collection or something?
Did you hear that? Oh. Oh. Think you can hide?
Nice.
Better run out of battery sooner or later. Shit! Lost. This is bullshit. What the hell was that?
I don't want that. Get that shit out of my inventory. I'm still having a hard time talking, as you can see. Fuck. I already did all this. What did I miss?
Don't make him like that.
I'm really confused. I don't know what I missed.
Ground floor. Ground floor. Going down. 6th floor.
Good. Something out there. Look who it is.
I don't know how I missed this stuff before. Oh, probably because I fell all the way down. Yeah, that's why. Because I fell.
end of the line! Someone there?
Got it.
I want to get some of these undiscovered locations out of the way. Wait, isn't this the one that I take over? Am I wrong? I don't know.
That's it.
No, I guess not. Wonder what this note is. Oops. Fraternal post.
Get out, rat! I hear something!
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Barely see a thing. think we ought to talk.
Am I getting his last conversation already?
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance.
Oh wait, I think we have to do the one
know?
mission first beforehand.
So
Before I could get that.
That's a question
His
I've
perk.
been trying to figure out myself.
The
Long damn
Eddie
time.
Murphy.
I know
I
I'm
think it was.
authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out. Anything useful?
Got it. Yes.
Got nothing.
I don't see how I'm overweight already, but I'll go ahead and go clear my inventory.
You ain't one of them simps. You're a spy on me.
Alright. I'm gonna get off for a bit. I'll probably get back on in a couple hours. I need a break. Been sitting here for 3 hours.